What's up, YouTube? Let's do the hard Sudoku puzzle from Netflix Puzzled for January 15th, 2026. The name of today's puzzle is Lucky Charm. So it looks like a 4-leaf clover here that we have with the given digits. So before we start, be sure to subscribe for more Sudoku videos like this. And if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, there's a link in the description. So with that said, let's fill the grid. Okay. So let's just do some penciling here. I'm also going to, as I'm doing this, I'm going to try and see if I spot any interesting patterns. Like here with this 1-4. We already have a 1-4 in this column, but if we didn't, if these were different digits, we could have a 1-4 pair right here. But that's the type of thing I'm looking for. Like over here, actually, the 2-7. This is a 2-7 pair that the givens just form right there, right from the beginning. There we go. So we have a 2-7 pair in this column. And this is a triple now. So this is going to be 1, 8, 9. 1, 8, 9. So this has to be the 9. This has to be 1. This has to be 8. So I'm going to think about this box also, since we just filled that triple. We still need a 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the 5 has to be in one of these two cells. This one here can't be 4. There's a 4 in the row. Those can't be 5. This can't be 3 either, and this can't be 3. So 3 is actually in one of these two cells, which we could have seen by just scanning the 3s, but I'm going to corner mark those. Okay, now I'm also going to look this way because we have a similar pattern going this way. So like I'm going to look at this 2 and 6. Now we already have a 2, and I penciled these 2s already. We don't have another 6. We have a 1, 8 here. We have an 8 here, so 8's going to be in one of these two cells. So we could do some more penciling here. I think this was a nice little break-in right here. This cell right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This can only be a 7 or 9, so I'm going to mark that. 8s are up here. This 5, okay, 5's in one of these two cells. That is going to put 5 right here. This will place a 5. And now 5's in one of these two. We got 4 in one of these two. 9's going to be up in one of these 3. This center box, I want to fill this out. We still need 2, 4, 6, 9. So this can't be 2, this can't be 2. This can't be 4 or 9, and this can't be 6. It didn't really yield too much, but I did want to fill that out. This is down to 4. This column, we need 3, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 6. This cell might be interesting. 1, 2, 3. This could be 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7. Could be 8. Oh no, it can't be 8 either. 8's right there. This is a 4. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3. Can be a 4. Can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 4, which makes this a 6. So this is a 3, 4, 5 triple. So we placed a 6, and now this can't be 6 or this one. It gives us a 3, 7, 9 triple right here, so this has to be a 6. Which will put 6 in one of these two. That reduces this column to 3, so we need 1, 5, 8. So the bottom cell actually is going to be 5. And this is going to be 8 now in that box. This is going to be 1, 8. We're down to 3 in this box. We need 2, 7, and 1. So the 1 has to go here. So the way to double check that, I mean, if you don't trust your notation, is look at the 1s. Like, there should be a 1. If you have this down to 2, 7 already and not a 1, there should be a 1 here, and there is. And then that 1 that we placed here points over here, so we can place the 1 in that box. So we have 2, 7 left in this box. Up here, it's basically these 4 cells. These 4 cells. So we need 2, 6, 7, 9. So that's going to give us a 7, 9 pair in this row. This is just from 6, 7, 9, and this is from 2, 6, 7, or 9. So we do have a 7, 9 in this row. So let's think about the other cells. Remember, we're counting this 1, 8 also. So we need 1, 4, and 8. So this cell over here is from just 4, 8. This is from 1, 4, or 8. We can look at this row, 2, 3, 7, and 9. Unfortunately, we can't eliminate anything. You know, we have it down to 4, but we can't go any further at this point. What can this be? 2. Looks like this can only be a 2 or a 5. And what about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. This box is down to 2, 3, 7, 9. This can't be 3 or 9, so that's just 2, 7. This is down to 2, 7, 9. So we got some 2, 7s going on here. Up here as well. 5s over here. This cell might be interesting. It could be 1, cannot be. I always say can be, and I mean cannot be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can only be a 6 or a 9. The whole row is from 4, 5, 6, 9. And this cannot be a 4 because we have 4 in the box. So I'm noticing an X-wing on 5s here, but the issue there is that 5's already eliminated from the rest of this column and this column. So it's not really useful, but I did notice it. So this can be a 5 or a 9 only. All right. This cell could be interesting too. This could be a 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be 6. And that's it. And actually it's interesting because it gives us a pair in this row. So let's just double check. 1, it can be 2, can't be 3, 4, 5, could be 6, can't be 7, 8, or 9. So that's 2, 6. It points, well, it points there, but it doesn't matter. This is a 3 or a 5. Okay. Okay, we can't place anything directly from that I can tell. We could look at this. This could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This could be 7, 8, or 9. 2, 7, 8, 9. I don't think this is going to be worth marking yet. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. This could be 5, 6, 7, or 9. Oh, it can't be 6. We got 6 in the box. Oh. What about this cell? This could be 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 9. So we need 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. That's not 2 or 5. 2, 3, 4. So that's just 3, 4, 9. This is kind of limited. 1, 2, 3. This could be 4, 7, or 9. Got a 4, 9 here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5 or 6. Could be 7 or 9. That gives us a 4, 7, 9 triple in this column. So we did find something useful, which means we can eliminate 7 and 9 from this cell, which we have filled out in full. Yeah, I just did that one by itself instead of the whole row. So this can't be a 7 or 9 now. It's got to be a 5. That means this one's a 9. All right. So 9 was down to these, or no, it can still go here. We just eliminate it from here. It's still possible in these two cells. So let's go over here, eliminate 9 from these cells, eliminate 5 from this cell. 7 can be eliminated because of the triple right here, so that's a 6. Okay, now we have 2, 5, 7 left in this row, and this can't be 5, so it gives us 2, 7 in this row. That means this is a 5. Okay. Did that do anything else that I didn't see immediately? 2, 3, 4. Let's look at this row. We need a 6, 7, 8. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 7, 9. Let's just fill that in. So we're getting to where the grid's almost fully filled out. So like right here, we need 1, 3, 4, 7, 8. Looks like those two cells at the top and bottom of this column are not very restricted right now. So I'm wondering if there's something like this is just 6, 7, 8, or 9. Why did I have 7 pencil marked there? Because it could go here. Just remove that corner mark. Corner mark is what I meant. I'm going to remove these corner marks now. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Well, yeah, 2679. I was going to say this is a quad and this is a triple, but we know that already. 379. 8's point. I just want to make sure I remember 8's point. Looking at the rest of the markings, we have 5 in one of these two cells. Don't think we need that. This could be 2, 3, 4, not 5, 6, but it can't be 4 either, but it could be 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now what about this? I had this. Oh yeah, 4 can go in one of these two, so it should not be marked in any of these, and it's not. This is from 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's take a look here. 2, 6. We might have X-wings going on here. That is very possible. So I've found lately that I can find X-wings a little easier if I find a column or a row that's down to 2, like where 7 is only possible in one of 2, and then just see real quick if that's true of 7s anywhere else. Now, like here, it's possible in more than 2, so it's not going to lead to anything. However, I did just, even as I say that, I found an X-wing on 7s right here. This column is down to 7 in this cell or this cell. So we'll highlight that. So this is an X-wing on 7s. And so it's useful because it's going to let us eliminate 7 from these cells right here and also these cells. So we get a lot of mileage out of this X-wing. So let's eliminate 7 from these cells. This cell, this cell, this cell, and this cell. And I'll just leave that highlighted for now. I don't know if we're going to need anything else, but I'm going to take a look and see if that creates any triples or anything like that. So we eliminated 7, so 7's still possible here. Okay, so up here 7 can be eliminated now. Like 7's going to be locked into these two cells in this box, and it's locked in to somewhere in here in this box, which is going to eliminate 7 from these two cells and place the 7 right here. So we'll do that. Now we'll see what that leads to. Anything in here? So we got this 2, 3, 4. We eliminated the 7's from here too, so I want to look at that again. 2, 3, 4, 9. We did eliminate from up here as well. 2, 6, 9. Okay. Okay, let me unhighlight this. Focus on finding something else. Huh. Oh, we have one. Okay, well, I knew that. 148 triple right here. All right, so let's try and find maybe more X-wings. I'm trying to find bent triples, but I don't see any. I do not see any. So not seeing any bent triples. So we could continue with sevens. I mean, usually when you find an X-wing like that, like yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna be it. I'm just gonna do one thing here. I'm gonna imagine that this was a 2. Okay, because I see these 2 sevens here. So what I want to do, I'm not using a technique per se, but I'm just saying, okay, if this was a 2, this would have to be 7. This would have to be 7. This would have to be 2, and this would have to be 2. There's no problem with that. Okay, so I just wanted to think about that for a minute. 2, okay, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This right here is an 8. I can just place that 8. So this is part of the problem when you have like the grid completely filled out. You may miss something easy like this, which is an 8. That has to be an 8. And this is going to be a 4. So this is not 4, 8. That's not 4. Okay. Now we have a 6, 7, 9 triple, so this has to be an 8 right here. This is 1, this is 8. That is 1, 3, 4. What's going on here? Oh, so this is not 4, this is 7. This is 8. That's 2. This is 7. So maybe that X-wing was enough, and I just didn't see the easy stuff after that. Let's go up here. Okay, that's not 2. Okay, let me just see. So the 6, yeah, so the 6, 7, 9 in the triple eliminates 6 from here. So 6 is in one of these 2. So 2, does this have to be a 2? I don't see where else. Yeah, 2 can only go here. So this 2 can only go here in this box. This 2 looks down, this 2 looks across. 2, 6 pair in this row means this cell can't be a 2, so this has to be a 2. Okay, so that's 9. This has to be 2 right here. Let me just, before I do that, let me just do some of this. So let me just see. Yeah, 2. Yeah, there's a 2 over here. So this is a 2. That's 4. That's 7. 2, 3 means this is 9. That's a 9. That's a 4. 2, 3, 5, 9, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6, 9. This is going to be 3 and 4. 5, 4, and 3. Got 3 and 2 right here. Got 7 and 3 right there. All right, excellent puzzle today. It took me a little longer than it should have. I think the main thing was finding that X-wing on 7s. And it's just a little tricky. I mean, just because, you know, I didn't really go through my normal scan top to bottom. It was kind of just like looking at the patterns, and then just made it hard for me to see that 8 right here. Really the X-wing on 7s should have collapsed the puzzle. So I apologize that it took a little longer than it should have, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments how you did, and I'll see you next time.